And now, your WZDX Pinpoint Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman.
The soggy Tuesday afternoon across the Tennessee Valley. Rain moved in early this morning, scattered at first, but then once we got to around the lunch hour, it became a little more widespread in nature, and from there it's kind of hung out with us through the duration of the afternoon and even now as we get into the evening. A little bit of good news for you is that the heaviest of the precipitation is sitting well to our south of Birmingham and even south of Talladega at this point. It looks like the heaviest band of precipitation has set up just south of Alexander City and then north of Auburn. Certainly some good news for us across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. Bad news for the folks further south as they're going to continue to talk about a really big flooding concern, not just today, but over the next couple of days. As it stands right now, Pinpoint Viper is picking up on some very steady, very light precipitation. Nothing too terribly heavy, but it does look like it's going to hang around through the rest of the overnight and even into the earliest hours of your Wednesday morning. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Of course, all of this only adds to all of the rain that we've already seen this month. So far, we've seen 8.78 inches. Now, think back a year ago to February of 2019, we saw over 13 inches of rain. So we still have a ways to go, but we have long surpassed our monthly average of 4.84 inches. As a matter of fact, we've almost doubled that at this point. Through the earliest hours of Wednesday morning, rain hanging out across the Tennessee Valley gradually comes to an end. We hold on to a little bit of the cloud cover through the morning commute, but it does look like we are going to be dry. And we'll stay dry through the rest of Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. And actually, Futurecast tries to get rid of a fair amount of the cloud cover and clears us out a little bit through the earliest hours of Thursday morning. I'm not really getting my hopes up. I think most of us are going to be dealing with a partly sunny to mostly cloudy sky through a good bit of Wednesday afternoon. Now look what happens by the time we get to Thursday morning. Widespread rain moves in, but then Futurecast is also trying to hint at this idea of just a little bit of snow, especially across southern Middle Tennessee and far north Alabama. Now, while that may fall through the atmosphere, there is an incredibly low chance that it's actually going to survive the entire trip down, because our temperatures at the surface up to about 1,000 feet are just simply going to be too warm, right around 40 degrees. We're going to hold on to the rain at least through the lunch hour on Thursday, and all of this is a part of a much bigger system, bringing a lot of rain to Alabama, Georgia, and even up the East Coast into the Carolinas. Now, through the later part of Thursday afternoon, our rain comes to an end, but it's still going to be raining south of Montgomery, down along South Alabama, and even into the Florida Panhandle. It's not until we get to Friday that the rain comes to an end for everybody, and actually, we do see quite a bit of sunshine, all thanks to an area of high pressure. Now, that area of high pressure is also going to keep us on the cooler end of the spectrum both Thursday and Friday, where our highs only going to warm into the mid and upper 40s. That'll be tonight's low, right around 44 or 45 degrees. Through the morning, we sit right around 44, some of us 45 or 46. Rain through the earliest part of the morning, but then that rain does come to an end. And overall, I think many of us are going to have a dry morning commute. Have a good look at the next 7 days. Enjoy Friday and Saturday, 48 and 53. But more importantly, it's going to be nice and sunny. The clouds move back in for Sunday. Rain returns on Monday.
And after a day like today, we look forward to days like Wednesday and Friday and Saturday.
Yeah,
nice
really
and sunny.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Yeah, excited for the sunshine.